Hello everybody and welcome on my journey to watch 500 films in 1 year. The next 3 films I watched were all of the Ghostbusters movies. The 1984 Ghostbusters is about 3 former parapsychology professors who set up shop as a unique ghost removal service. Ghostbusters 2 is about what happens when the Ghostbusters discover a massive river of ectoplasm underneath New York City, leading to a resurgence of spectral activity which allows the staff of Ghostbusters to revive their failed business. The 2016 Ghostbusters reboots the classic and follows Erin Gilbert, Abby Yates, Gillian Holtzman and subway worker Patty Tolan as they band together to stop an otherworldly threat when ghosts invade Manhattan on a grand scale. The Ghostbusters concept is certainly well used. There was a live-action children's sitcom back in 1975, and that led to an animated series in 1986, both made by Filmation. And I'm sure you'll remember the real Ghostbusters from 1986 also. In addition to these, there were spin-offs, Slimer and the Real Ghostbusters, and Extreme Ghostbusters, plus some computer games and numerous comics. So the popularity of this franchise is well established. The first movie, simply titled Ghostbusters, is much loved by most, and quite rightly so. Ivan Reitman, the director who gave us Twins and Kindergarten Cop, worked on the movie, and the actors are perfectly cast, as they are both skilled in comedy and drama. The special effects used for the ghosts are amazing for the time, and the theme tune is a classic. Plus, there are some surprising cameos to feast your eyes on. I also have a special place in my heart for the more fake-looking elements of the movie. Only the 80s could have given us those. It's pretty controversial, but I have to admit I liked Ghostbusters 2 even more than its predecessor. If I was giving scores out of 10 though, I'd give the first 9 out of 10 and the second 10 out of 10. There are some really creepy parts of the movie. The dialogue is entertaining, and the same actors reprise their roles, which I think is really important when a sequel is made. The plot itself is well developed and plausible, but there are enough fictional elements to please anyone who likes the fantasy genre. It's impossible not to love a toaster dancing to Jackie Wilson and Lady Liberty walking through the streets of the Big Apple. Added to that, brilliant new cast members, one dubbed with the velvet tones of Max von Sydow, and you've got yourself a perfect movie. It's such a shame that Bill Murray was reticent to commit to doing Ghostbusters 3. A number of iterations of the script were written by Dan Aykroyd at the end of the 90s, as this opened the door for a reboot. To be honest, if there had never been a 1984 Ghostbusters movie, the 2016 Ghostbusters wouldn't have been too bad. However, I found the dialogue to be less warm and not as funny as the original, the special effects to be overworked, and the soundtrack to be less than dazzling. That said, there is a clear respect for the films that came before. There are many nods to the originals, and all of the original squad have cameos in the movie. And I think we have a new comedy genius on our hands in the shape of Chris Hemsworth. He was really good as the clumsy hipster receptionist Kevin. All in all, I would say that the franchise should have been left as it was, and despite the fact I didn't hate the reboot as much as I thought I would, it was pretty poor compared to the original movies. Therefore, I give the 1984 Ghostbusters and Ghostbusters 2 a thumbs up infinity, and the 2016 Ghostbusters a thumbs down. Please join me for my next review, where I'll be talking about the Bourne movies. Thanks for taking the time to listen, and I hope to hear from you soon.